So I used AI to turn a selfie into a retro action figure. But then I brought it to life via a Marvel-inspired trailer. The hardest part? Not paying for any AI credits. And the result was way too good not to share. When I first saw the action figure trend, I wanted to try this myself. I mean, who hasn't played with these old 80s and 90s action figures? The one that had limited arm movements and all these little accessories that were pretty much all choking hazards. You know the ones. So I went to ChatGPT, dropped a quick selfie, and along with a prompt I found, I got a pretty darn good result. I mean, the little thing looked a lot like me. The sunken eyes, the oval face, and even the goatee. That's when I rushed to my wife and I showed her. She just laughed and said, "Oh my god, it looks just like you." And that's when I realized that I could do so much more with this. This was so simple, so easy. I bet I could somehow breathe some life into this character. And that's when I found out about this AI tool called nim.video. It's just one of those AI video generator sites. Supposedly, you could simply upload a picture, type what you want to happen, and it should just work. But if it's anything like the video generator tools that I've used in the past, my expectations were pretty low. But to my surprise, with just the first prompt, it worked really well. There was my mini-me action figure being held by some real looking hands. And that's when I realized that, hey, this is such a cool, amazing tool. I can do so much more than just this. I could even make a whole movie. But let's just settle for a trailer maybe. But then I hit a big problem. Nim's free plan only includes 200 one-time free credits. And I've already burned through 30 credits just making that first 5-second clip. That meant I had 5 more shots total to pull off an entire trailer. So I spent my next 30 credits asking Nim to create a completely different scene, assuming it would remember my character. But it didn't do that at all. Turns out that this tool isn't quite that smart yet. It can only animate within the context of the image provided. So great, now I was down to 140 credits, which is enough for 4 more clips. I needed to get smart with what I had left, or I would need to pay a whopping $10 more to get credits. So I asked ChatGPT to help me brainstorm typical superhero origin backstory, starting with the first scene I had already created. Here are my top 4 ideas from ChatGPT. Give it a guess which one I went for. The glitch prompt, the render that went too far, the soul of a real chef, or a forgotten AI side project. Now, I won't tell you just yet which one I picked, but after picking one of them, I asked ChatGPT to write 5 scenes that are representative of a Marvel trailer. Then I generated an image for each scene, and then lastly, I asked ChatGPT to write a prompt that could help me animate it with the video generator tool. I have to say, I was a bit nervous because, remember, I only had enough credits to generate 1 video per scene. Otherwise, I would have to fork out some more dough to pay for more credits. But prompt after prompt, video after video, they all looked pretty great. I stitched them all together, applied a little bit of editing magic, and here's the final result. It started with a prompt. Turn me into a retro action figure. But the prompt proved too powerful. Oh my god, it's happening. I said let go. Oh wait. Whoa, I'm falling! I have to start cooking. So what's crazy about all this, it all started with a single selfie turned into action figure, then turned into a movie trailer. But as far as my original mission, which was to bring life into the mini-me action figure, I would say this was a success. I mean, I even used my own voice in the trailer. Surely more can be done, we can tweak the story, we can purchase more AI credits, but I'm satisfied with just this. Overall, this was a super fun project. It was super interesting to see how AI tools can now reuse the same characters through multiple scenes, and then on top of it, add some limited motion that allowed you to bring some life into these images. Now, if you want to try this for yourself or explore some of my other AI projects, I break it all down step by step over on my blog. Otherwise, subscribe to see what wild AI project I build next.